Hey YouTube, how you doing? Got the obligatory Solomon hat on, even indoors. I just love wearing this hat. It's my favourite hat at the moment. I have got some others, but this is just becoming my favourite hat. So I'm kind of living in it a bit at the moment, which is fine by me. Apart from when I need to give it a wash, it's fine at the moment. But I've got other hats, and it's hand wash only, this thing, so it won't be in the machine or anything. But that's fine. It is Thursday, 9th of January, day 9 of Yoganuary. I've just done it, and actually it was a meditation, which means I've done 2 lots of meditation today. And I just wanted to this is a very quick video today, because yesterday it was just a really felt like a really long day for me, getting up in the morning, you know the drill, meditation, stretching, shower, breakfast, ready for work, off to work, home for lunch, back to work, home. Went down the running track last night, got a 5k PR, still happy about that, still can't get over that, that's fantastic. And in fact, actually put a post on the running group, my running group, Border Reavers, on Facebook. There's a link to that in yesterday's video, but I'll pop another link in there today. Just telling everyone, look, I was down the track, it's £3.50 to get on, I was the only one there, so come down. It'd be great to get a few of us down there, because if I got a PR on my own, imagine what I could do with other people there, and also what the other people could do. So we could all be smashing our PRs down there. It would be fantastic. Anyway, I've forgotten where I was. Oh yeah, so did all that, went shopping, came home, ate, did a 30-minute yoga session, sorting out my video onto YouTube, and I'm not into this yet. I haven't sorted out proper thumbnails. If you might be watching this when I've sorted out a proper thumbnail. My intention is to actually create some and go back and put them onto my videos, because at the moment it's just the kind of the clip that YouTube tells you, like it's halfway through the video and I'm going or pulling some stupid face. And I'm not brilliant at editing. Again, from yesterday's, I had to cut some bits out of the video because I foolishly held up an envelope with my name and my name, you know my name, it's the name of this channel, but with my full address on it. So madness. I'll learn. I'll get the hang of this stuff, and I'll get better, and I'll be able to start putting music in and cutting stuff in, and you know, it's just a learning process for me. But yeah, so. Late to bed last night, and I like to read when I go to bed as well. I'm partway through a quite thick Tolstoy book, not War and Peace, but I've read that before. But yeah, I like to read as well. So by the time I got to sleep last night, it was gone midnight. My alarm goes off at 7:30, so I felt a bit tired today. So I'm going to make this one very short. I know I'm gabbling on, because I just want to have a more relaxing evening, go to bed a bit earlier, frankly. Not running tonight. My club are doing a little run, but I ran last night and my legs are a little bit stiff and sore, so I'm not going to go out tonight. I'm going to go out tomorrow night instead if the weather's good. What I did want to say was, yeah, two lots of meditation. So did my normal meditation this morning, and I've just done another one, just 10 minutes. That's all you need. You can do more, you could do less, you could do 5 minutes, it's absolutely fine. But what I did want to say was, meditation, if you're into it, great. If you're not, it's fantastic. And I've said this on another vlog before. I had this awful habit, and I'm worse the worst for me is when I'm driving my car. For some reason, I don't know, I think, you know, it happens to a lot of people. I just turn into this lunatic. I don't know what it is. I don't like, you know, drive on the pavement or anything, chasing people, but just the slightest little thing can just wind me up so quickly, and I'm normally just like a really placid guy. Meditation absolutely sorts it all out. You can, you know, like things that would normally bug me just go over my head, wash over me, and I'm not fussed. So I still get a little bit annoyed at things sometimes, usually inanimate objects, you know, you drop something on the floor, and of course it's that thing's fault, nothing to do with you, it's that thing's fault. But you know, so totally irrational stuff, but I still get that from time to time, but not as much. And meditation, if you've not done it before, there's no secret to it. You don't have to You don't have to sit, you won't be able to see my foot, I can't do it properly. You don't have to sit in like the lotus position and put your fingers together like this or like this and sit there going, You don't have to do any, you can, but you do not have to do that at all. In fact, you don't even have to sit, you can do it lying down. I suppose technically you could do it standing up. There's a guy that I'll link to his channel. It's a chap called Light Watkins, I think his name is, and he's been on the Rich Roll podcast. If any of you know who Rich Roll is, check him out. I'll put a link to him as well. He's fantastic. Ultra runner from America. Has some great people on his podcast. He's done several hundred by now, I think, but some great people on there. But one of them is this chap called Light Watkins, who I think it's transcendental meditation. I'm probably saying the word wrong. Transcendental meditation or something. But his big thing is just sit in a chair. Just make yourself comfortable and just sit in a chair. You don't have to sit on the floor. You don't have to sit on a rock. You don't have to sit in a cave, for 500 years. You just sit in a chair. Make yourself comfortable. You don't have to have your hands in any particular position. Just put them somewhere. They can be on your knees. They can be on your lap. They could be on your stomach. They could be in your pockets if you want. Just be comfortable. And the idea behind it is, it's more simple. Sorry, it sounds more simple than it is. But with practice, like anything, it gets better and easier. All you need to do is breathe, obviously. And actually, it's an interesting way of practicing that deep sort of breathing right into your stomach, where you're breathing in through your mouth or your nose, it doesn't matter. And rather than kind of having your breath up high, like a very shallow breath up here in the top of your lungs, like those quick short breaths that a lot of us probably take all day long without even thinking, it's a kind of a more deliberate, slow, deep breath that's drawn further down the body. And then a nice exhale. You can practice all this, but all you need to do is just breathe in and out and try not to think about anything. Clear your mind, and that's why it's easier said than done. And you can just focus on your breathing. You can have your eyes open, you can have your eyes closed. Most people probably have their eyes closed so that you're not distracted by things or looking at something. And just sit there and breathe. And every time, and what will happen is your mind will immediately wander off. You'll start thinking about work, you'll start thinking about food, you'll start thinking about a hobby, you'll start thinking about a television program, all sorts of things. That's fine, but as soon as you become aware that you're thinking about that thing, let it go and just go back to you're concentrating on your breathing. So your thought will wander in, have a little bit of dance around in your head, but just let it go and then just come back to your breathing. And what will happen is over time, the number of the number of occurrences of those kind of thoughts coming in and invading your quiet time will get less and less. Now, it doesn't matter if you suddenly get to the end of your meditation session and you realise, oh God, I've just spent the last 10 minutes sitting here thinking about, I don't know, something I watched on telly or something or whatever. Do you know what? It doesn't matter, because you've just had 10 minutes of you time, and that's, in this fast-paced world, that's a gift. So never begrudge that. And just next time you meditate, just try and concentrate on your breathing again. That's all you can. That's all you can ever do. So don't beat yourself up if you suddenly find that, I spent half my meditation session or all my meditation session doing it wrong. You didn't do it wrong. You did it your way, and that can never be wrong. So you just got 10 minutes of quality you time. So embrace that and enjoy it. That's the most important thing, I think. Try and fit some in every day if you can. And it might be that some days you can do 10 minutes, some days you can only do 5, some days you can't do any at all. And again, Don't beat yourself up about that. If you miss a day, the world's still turning. Don't worry about it. Just try and pick it up again the next day. That's all. So that's all any of us can do. And that's actually true with anything that you do, whether it's trying to eat healthily or run every day, or like go running, or do something else. Like if it's eating healthily and you're desperately trying not to eat donuts or crisps or whatever, and all of a sudden you find you catch yourself with a bag of crisps, don't worry about it. Just, it's happened, move on, and just try not to do it from there on out. But it really honestly doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world. Don't sort of cancel everything just because you have made one slip up. That's it's not worth it to yourself. And you know, so yeah, it's 11 minutes now. I've gone on much longer than I intended to because I wanted to make this quite short. So yeah, meditation. I get up and I do mine first thing. I get out of bed and it's the first thing well, it's not the very first thing I do, but it's pretty much the first thing I do. I go and feed my cats first, then I come back upstairs, shut myself away in a quiet room, 10 minutes of meditation. And I just set an alarm on my phone, sit there, and then I don't need to worry about timing it because I know that my alarm's going to go off in exactly 10 minutes. So I can even forget about the time. I don't need to sit there thinking, I wonder how long I've been sitting here for. I better check my phone. I don't need to do that. So if you can do that, great. If you haven't got a quiet space at home, God, shut yourself away in the toilet at work for 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean? It's like find or sit in your car. Find somewhere that works for you, where you're in a safe space and you're not hopefully going to get disturbed. And just see what happens. That's all you can do. Try it, see if you like it. It might not be for you, but I think everyone would benefit from doing it, frankly. So yeah, meditation. Big thumbs up from me. I'm going to go because I've got things I want to do this evening. I want a bit more family time tonight. So I will catch you tomorrow. Wherever you are, have a fantastic evening. If you're going out running, watch out for cars. And yeah, be safe and see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.